Welcome to KWN. Water is a precious resource that plays a major part in our daily lives. With continuing water restrictions in place, the state government has decided that building a state-of-the-art desalination plant is the answer to our water needs. But what is desalination? Let's take a look. With the world's climate changing, the desalination plants are appearing all over the world. Desalination is the process of removing salt from seawater to make it usable for household use. Water is sucked up through pipes under the ocean and passed through filtration systems. The water is then pumped through pipes like these and added to our reservoirs so we can use it in our homes. It all sounds like a great idea. After all, there's plenty of water in the ocean, right? It seems that not everyone thinks so. In this special report, our KWN team looks at both sides of this important issue.
Everyone's in agreement that Australia is in a drought. The hot, dry summer months take their toll on our water supplies, meaning that we have to live with sometimes tough water restrictions. With the cost of over $1 billion, the Port Stanvac desalination plant is the government's very expensive solution to our water problems. In fact, it's the most expensive desalination plant in the world. With concerns over safety of workers at the plant and the cost to water users already rising, scientists are adding to the debate, saying that there are serious long-term issues for our coastline and marine life.
Discharge of brine, of high salinity water. It is heavier than the ambient water. It can fall back onto the seafloor, and then over time the oxygen level can be used up. If that situation persists over a longer time, that all life living close to the seafloor can die.
Conservation experts believe that the government needs to do more to harvest rainwater. With huge amounts of rainwater running out to sea every day, it's hard to argue that they're wrong.
You don't need to produce more water if you just save more water.
So scientists think that we've got problems with our desalination plant, but not everybody thinks so. In this exclusive interview with South Australian Premier Mike Rand, he says the government has got it all covered.
We conducted an environmental impact study so that it would absolutely reduce to the minimum any impact on the coast. The concern was about if you take the salt out of the water, what do you do with the salt? You disperse the water, and that's why you have long pipes going out to sea.
Imagine a world without water. Go on, imagine. We use water for nearly everything we do. Without it, many of our basic needs couldn't happen, and our world would become a smelly, unhealthy, and sometimes just plain disgusting place. Each year in South Australia, we suffer through tougher and tougher water restrictions as drought conditions continue. The strain on the Murray River continues to grow, with lower water levels recorded each year. Thankfully, the state government has come up with a solution. Currently being built on the former site of an oil refinery, the government hoped to turn an environmental disaster area into a sustainable water solution for our future.
In stormwater use and in recycling, we easily lead Australia. But we needed to have a backup. This way we can guarantee water security for South Australia.
Now that you've heard both sides of the argument, it's time to have your say. Log on to our website at mrlamshedsclass.org/KWN and tell us what you think. You can also watch more of our exclusive interview with Premier Mike Rand. This has been a KWN production.
On Kids Witness News.